when you think about killing someone else, these are things that we are told in the church. Even the church I go to, we are told like that. If you think about even killing someone, you've already killed them. No, we don't accept those points. Please don't write them. Don't write them. Those ones are not good points. And then I'm going to talk about suicide because it's there, and most of you talked about suicide, which is killing. Please, boys, I want to remind you, whether you're in this school or outside this school, love yourself. Usijiue. The other day, it's yesterday, yeah. We were notified another teacher from another school who was very young. He killed himself. No, and he was very quiet like that. Let me tell you, if today, even your parents denied you today, they say, oh, Gathuti, I don't want to take care of you, get out of my house, you're already matured enough. A lot of things are going to take place. And I want to prepare you early in advance. Maybe one time, when you're out of this school, because you will not be given money the way you were given money when you're coming to school by your parents, maybe there'll be a rift between the two of you or the three of you. And then they tell you, get out, my son. If you feel so angry, you can go out just briefly for a breather. But you don't get out. You tell them, where am I going to go? And you're my parent. Where am I going to go? Seriously. If you think there are those people who beat others or your parents, they cane or something, you can go out and take a breather and then come back. You don't stay for long. That is your home, right? No matter what, you tell them, where am I going to go? This is home. Where are you going to go? That is your home. Even if you're mad, you stay there. If now all ends up bad and they don't want you completely, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope and go kill yourself. You have to be given that talk for suicide. You are more than that. I've seen so many people, they've lost both parents totally, and no one wants them. They've lost parents, their parents are dead, and they're there, they have no food. And they start even from being a mechanic and they go to the university. They look for money for themselves. They even start by selling sukuma wiki. And they end up where they wanted to be. So don't give up in this life. Whether it's because now, we trust our parents so much, but sometimes they have a lot in their minds. That is what people don't tell you. They have their own rift. The rift between your mother and your father is not your rift. Are you understanding? When they were loving each other together, you were not there. So there's no way you can put them back together. No. Even if your mother tells you, oh, tunakosana kwa sababu yako. No, they had their own rifts. They're just like to you. You being born was just a fruit of their what? Of their love. So them blaming whatever is happening between them to you, that's wrong on so many levels. Or comparing you to your brother. Oh, your brother does so well. No, I'm not my brother. I'm not my sister. Right? They're supposed to take you the way you are. Our parents have been taught different things. I wished my parents were just like my mom told me. You see, the kid who's not good at school, who's wild, they're the ones who will need a lot of love. They're the ones the parent keeps on taking. How have you eaten? The one who's drunkard. Have you eaten, my son? Have you? And then you go there, you tell them, I told you, don't go to drink again. You keep on reminding them, and you're on their toes because you love them. They're the weak ones. But the ones who are doing well, you leave them first, and then you concentrate on the one who's what? Weak, so that you can bring them what? To your level. Parents who have brains, they look at their children who people think are not good in the society, and they try to do what? To rectify them. They love them. But now I'm telling you, in a scenario, because I'm not in your home, in a scenario where your parent throws you away from home, there is a lot of hope out there. Unasikia? Don't give up. Unaweza toka hapo, all you have to do is make sure you shower. Uende uombe mtu mahali pa kuoga, uvae nguo vizuri. Nguo za mtumba ziko kila mahali. Kuna za shilingi 10 za nini. Even if you're in Nairobi, let me tell you something. Kwanza huko ndio enda Gikomba ujue mahali watu wanatoa nguo cheap. You buy cheap clothes. If you don't have money, ask for jobs everywhere. In all the shops in Nairobi, you'll get a job. Hakuna mahali utapata kazi. Hizo za 200, 300. Kwanza, so that you can stabilize. That's why I tell you, relationships are very important. Who you're relating to is very important. That's why today, if now I don't have money, I have to have a friend who can give me 50,000, can give me 100,000 if I want to go somewhere. You see, that's how you now, when you have money, you relate well with other people so that they can be able to trust you, because you need help from them. That's why I was telling Form 2s, Mr. Kamau doesn't tell you only to go to church over the holiday because he wants you only to pray to God. In the church, anakuzuia mambo mengi sana you can do outside alone. Kama unajua kanisa yenu inaanza asubuhi na inaisha saa 7, you know those are few hours. But you can do a lot of damage to yourself if you don't go to church ukiwa peke yako. Utakuwa na mafikira. That is the if you're idle, that's when you masturbate. If you're idle, that's why you go and have an illicit relationship. When you're idle, your mind is idle. You're doing nothing. But if you're doing something, that's when it's not a devil's. That's why we tell you go to church. Even people are going to see you to going to church and then ask you, kijana wa nani alimaliza Form 4? Hako hapa anafanya nini? Watu sema mamake, mbona kijana wako nimeona kanisani hajaenda shule? You see, people will start asking. All of a sudden, they don't see that son there. Anauliza, huyo kijana wako alienda wapi?